Well, quack, quack. Hello? Another Timo mask. Creepy, creepy masks. I wish I could find my Michael Jackson one. I got it at a Goodwill. Vintage Michael Jackson. I mean, scary Michael Jackson. Alopecia Michael Jackson. But any which way, what a king of pop. He had a very many hits, and he was a very talented person. And he was from Indiana, not the greatest place in Indiana, but he was from. He is a Hoosier, which I have no national pride whatsoever. I'm not from here. Um, I was born in West Virginia, and I have traveled from Indiana to New York to North Carolina to Alabama to Ohio. I lived in Colorado. Here and there, Illinois. I've traveled a lot just being a vagabond. Um, I wanted to just come and talk a little bit about an incident that happened the other night, man. It's a terrible incident where somebody got hurt, a political leader, and some people are on the fence of should have been a little bit to the left, should have been a little bit to the right, any which way. It is what it is. I don't have any political stance. I know right from wrong, and it seems like more people should know right from wrong. And that would eliminate a good bit of the political agenda, uh, um, especially if you were to eliminate money from the political agenda, it would peter out. Um, I never was really for any kind of a Republican Democrat party or independent or any Green Party or anybody coming together in a nation where we're all supposed to be together to be against each other. I don't really understand that. Uh, where's the common ground? Um, I believe it breeds things like hatred. One easy example is talk to somebody that hates a certain political leader because of his label of being a Democrat or a Republican. They're very adamant about not liking that person. Um, it forms a division, and it forms a mob mentality against two of the same things. Um, it seems like there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't address, and it gets uh, overly overtook by meaningless frippery. Um, a lot of them are pretty dour conversations, y- you know, um, famine, war. Uh, I don't know the agenda of any political leader. or any army. Um, I try to stay away from it. If anything, I'm against it. I'm against hurting people and killing people, and the fight for our country it's a big deal, but it's old news. It's old news. Now rational thought, being able to communicate directly, um, being able to calm down, you know, heated debates, I think, is a thing of the past. Everyone's passionate about everything, but we don't have to get to a point where slander's involved. Um, there's a few topics like homelessness. Uh, One thing I've never understood since I was a wee shaver before I was long in the tooth, I understood being from West Virginia that you can plant seeds in your backyard and you can grow food. So I I don't understand famine. I don't understand homelessness. I think a lot of it stems from jealousy. I work hard. I deserve what I get because I work hard. Said person does nothing. He doesn't deserve anything. That's not reality. Reality is everybody deserves everything equally. It doesn't matter how hard you work or if you don't work at all. Do you think that people that don't work don't deserve to eat? That's a hill that I don't think a lot of people want to stand on. It's a like I said, it's a mob mentality rule. One person no, two people no, four people fuck those people. Four people fuck those homeless people. You get more than four people together, you could fight them and you hurt them, and they're looking for food. And a lot of them have mental problems. They can't take care of themselves. Um, and I know that that falls into the political agenda too. Uh, it was really an unfortunate accident or unfortunate situation. I know it was an accident. It's not very accidental to bring a gun to a political event and then discharge the gun. But the way that hate works in this world is it's so deep and it's so destructive and a lot of the things that I see is really just is different races different races uh maybe that don't that don't want to move on. I'm one too, you know. I'm one too, but I'm willing to move on in a civilized manner. I mean, I think we're at that point to where when we find these situations, it has something more to do with being civilized. It has something to do with stealing, drugs, hurting people, prostitution, making money on the DL. I'm so glad that skateboarding has been a part of my life. It kept me out of really going down some really bad holes. I grew up with a absolutely riddled drug family of alcoholics and drug abusers, and when I found skateboarding, I gravitated so close to that that I think everybody in my family already smoked and smoked weed, and I told myself I would wait until I was 20. I never drove a car till I was 26. You know, I try to be against the grain as much as possible. My thought process isn't the normal thought process. So when I think of racism, I've I've already gave that part of my life up. And some words that people say, um, I've used these words just like other people use the words now. When I grew up, I used certain words, and those words had nothing to do with the actual meaning of, let's say, queer. Don't be queer. If you look up the definition of queer, it's strange activity. It's any which way. I don't even. I didn't even use it like that. Don't be queer. Don't be gay. None of that has to do with homosexuality. And when I use those in references, I I don't use them as slander or derogatory. And one thing that I see is the same aspect being used now with the N word. It's just all over. Uh, Whatever. It is what it is. But I believe if somebody gets so offended over a word, they shouldn't call it their own and use it. That's another mob mentality. And if you want an example, if I was in the wrong place at the wrong time and used the word, maybe not me, you know, but you never know. Look what happened to me last time. The mob could justify the action of hurting me, and that's not good in any any outcome where there is a mob mentality. Mob mentality is one of the worst things because it's easy to influence people that do not want to do things when you have 10 other people telling you it's okay, especially if there's alcohol involved or drugs. But this political action that happened to me, I don't know how much on the up and up it is. Um, from what I heard, it sounded like a lower caliber, whatever. We won't get into that, but in this day and age, um, I mean, if we go back to JFK, how many years ago is that? How precise was what? Um, I'm just saying, what a lucky man. And I wouldn't squander any more time, and I wouldn't do the stupid shit that you've been doing. You know, it's time to calm down, think rationally, don't slander people, and give us some good topics and ideas that will help us in the future as people and as Americans. Not as white people or black people or Chinese people or red or green or whatever you want to do. The loveliness of this country is that we can have equality. And the only way that you can have equality is if you accept it into your heart. Um, it's important. It's more important than religion. Religion can give you hope and faith, and those are great things. Those are great things. But there's no hope and faith when there are other hate going on for what I hate to say, the colors of your skin. You know, it's silly. It's silly, and it's not one against the other. It's all give up at the same time. We give this up. We're done with this. We don't need this anymore. It's over. If more people can just get that through their head, it's over. There's no, yeah, national pride is a joke, you know? National pride gets you beat up over bread. Nobody wants that. National pride tells you can't go in certain places in the freedom of this country. You don't want that. Nobody wants to be scared walking down the street. And as political leaders, nobody wants to be scared when they talk their bullshit on stage. You know, there was a good clip of Reagan when the balloon popped. If you never knew, go check it out. Reagan is a savage. Um, 10 times better, 100 times better than Trump. Reagan was, and I'm not political. I would go. It's weird, and I know it's adolescent to say some things like, "Oh, Jello Biafra should at least he's got a mindset," But we've all seen. It's hard to talk about what is now. I feel like I grew up uh, in West Virginia, and I lived with my great great grandmother, and she passed from Alzheimer's. She had some very It was a very hard time. I don't know if you've ever dealt with Alzheimer's, but it's really weird. She asked me where I was numerous times during the day. The only great part about it, and I know this is going to make me sound like just a tyrant, is sometimes she would ask me where I was, and I would say, "Oh, Mama, you don't know? Jimmy died in a terrible plane accident. It took them hours to find his remains, and the only way they could find it was a ring that you gave him on his 30th birthday." And then 5 minutes later, she would ask me where I was again. The best thing about Alzheimer's victims is they can read the same paper every day. Um, they can hide their own Easter eggs. I know that none of this is sensitive. I went through this. I miss this lady. It was terrible to see her go down that road of hurting, you know. It really it took a part of me. I've been through so much trickery and deceivery through my family that I'm the only one left. I don't have a mother or a father or brothers or sisters. I don't have cousins or nieces or nephews. I don't have anyone. I haven't talked to anybody in my family for over uh my mom passed to 8 years, maybe 8 years. I haven't talked to anybody. Uh, and maybe it's me. I'm such an introverted person. I think I talked to this channel more than anything else. I did want to show this board real quick. It is a Enjoy board. Enjoy. It's got slappies, the 9 slappies, and it's got the Richta crystal cores, which you can see the name of the. But this is a 9. This will probably be my slappy board. Tell you the truth, I'd like to give it to one of my buddies. I've been trying to give it to him. It's such a weird thing when you give somebody a skateboard. Like I've been trying to give another buddy of mine a board, and he tells me that Sean Cliver is his favorite artist, but he just will not take the board from me. I don't know why. Uh, I don't think I'm offended or anything. It's just his now. It'll sit here in whatever. Um, but I did that recently, and it really sucks when you go out of your way to set something up for somebody and they just refuse it. Um, I'm really upset about that uke. That was pretty terrible. I tried to play that uke, which I did buy a violin, and I would show it to you, but I'm fucking lazy. Let's see what I got. Uh, Here I'll give you five top albums that you should get. You should go ahead and make my day. It's a compilation. Go ahead, punk, make my day. It's got Jughead's Revenge on it. AFI. You're not going to be unhappy. It's got the Vandals on it. You should get it. The thought remains the same. Another video where, or another CD where it's got the greatest lineup on it. Um, uh, Tiger Army, Ghost Rise, great. Ska Sucks, another album, and anything by Fat is good. I do have a band that I've been getting into for a long time. I don't know if you guys have heard this band, but they are called Crust. Sacred Heart EP, made in Canada, of course. You should give them a listen to. They're a little rough, but they're amazing. Um, so it's too bad about Trump getting fucked shot in the face, man. I mean, it is what it is. Not that I could have done anything. Not that I would have done anything. I mean, it is what it is. You shouldn't have said that stupid shit. Constantly just berating people and thinking that shit is whatever. It is what it is. But I did hook up those boards last night. I have my rider, which is got those mags and the little smokies. And then I did hook up the Andy with the dragon wheels, which is going to be kind of weird because I wanted to skate the dragon wheels on a smaller board so I could actually, that the Andy is it's a good board, but it's a little bit heavy. It's a 8.4 or a 8.1 or sorry, excuse me. It's a 9.4 or a 9.1, something like that. I got the smaller ones. I got the Heron. I got the Egg. I got um the new one. I got all the Andes because I'm a I'm a fan. Um, I've really been wanting to skate a symmetrical board, but I don't give a fuck at the same time. You know, I'm pretty stuck in my ways with what I like to skate. If I get to an 8, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. If I decide to skate an 8, that pylon's 8. And it's got the pipeline and um it don't really matter. I'd like to get a crew together and get back into sponsoring some people and get a company going back up. I'm getting a little bit older, but I still can land tricks, man. I've never been having any problems with landing tricks. Um, but I'd like to get with some people maybe in the Fort Wayne area, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Drop some comments if you would like to join something. Maybe I can do some free hookups and we can skate every day, get some video going. Um, just fun. nothing, no tedious ass. If you don't land a kickflip down the courthouse 12, you're not getting a blowjob from fucking Lindsay Lohan. I don't know, but I guess I got. I guess I wanted to say about the dude getting shot, but personally, I think it was something that a band stands on to play music, but it's okay. I mean, it does not bother me. And I've been stockpiling some stuff. Uh, Hit me back up in the comments if you're willing to. I don't really care what your skate uh, level is. You know, I don't. I'm just looking for some good people. You know, to have fun with. I'm so introverted I can't go meet new people. Uh, but anyway, yeah, that's weird about Trump. I did all these paintings behind me, poor paintings. So I'm just egging on the time. Any which way, man. You guys take care. Uh, if anyone's serious about getting together in the Fort Wayne, Indiana area and pushing around, meeting, um, I would give you my number, but to hit me up in my comments and we'll talk. I'll give you my number. And if we can get a well rounded team, maybe we can progress a little bit more and more each day. Any which way, I love you guys, and uh, I'm totally here for you in any way. Have a good day. It's Sunday. It's raining outside. All I can do is do 360 flips on the floor. But, well, best bet is to leave the political agendas alone. They're not worth the people that we are supposed to support. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. I'm tired of people beating around that bush. They're just not worth it. You know, I like Trump, but I don't like him for what he's doing. If you've ever read his book, go back and look at him with all these punk. He he was there. He did stuff. I mean, that's the advantage of being a rich man, And to tell you the truth, rich men and rich women don't really appeal to me too much. They got shit handed to them. They don't work for shit. And if you don't work for shit, your knowledge is nothing. What are you going to know how to do? You're not picking up your dog shit or feeding your dog. You're not driving your car. You're not doing any rational thinking for yourself. Trump came out and blew fucking hard for whatever and got fucking shot in the ear. Maybe if he was saying some stupid shit, somebody would have gave him a fucking flower and it would have made sense. I don't know about you, but in my area, they were refusing homeless people at the homeless shelter. And it was whatever. I'm just saying that there's certain topics in life that it seems like my whole life they've been the same thing that nobody can get over, you know? Like why are people hungry? you know? It's not like we make food. It's not like we fucking it, take this vape with this pick and this sticker and skate key and we put it together and it makes a fucking sandwich, you know? Homelessness is another big deal, you know? All this is we're dying, you know? People are like, "Oh, we should live in small houses." We're gonna live in a very small house when we die. It's gonna be fucking a coffin. You're telling me people gotta go live in tents and shit? Not have clean water? No food? Because they like alcohol that's sold on every corner? These are just problems that I've had since I was 10 years old that I could realize, you know, why these are happening. I still don't know why are these happening? You know, why'd Trump get shot? Because he can't say the right words? Because of what is it 50 that don't and 50 that do? Is that going to be a problem in the future for his is it going to be a sympathy vote or I don't know. I'm just a average skateboarder that has skated my way halfway through my life. But it just seems like it's time to have somebody that's making some fucking sense. That's doing something to help people. No more bullshit at the hospitals. No more bullshit trying to get health care. No more bullshit with fucking rotten teeth. No more bullshit trying to get my fucking glasses. These are things that should be provided to a person because we only have a short time on this planet. And then we get to live in a small home. Seems like rent's going up. Everything's going up. There's no reprieves. I don't want a reprieve. I just want honesty, and I don't ever see it from anybody, especially politicians, you know? And it seems like it's trickling down to even the grocery stores. You're getting food that's not even real food anymore. You're getting crap. Yeah, somebody tell me the expiration date on baby food. Does anyone know that? Throw that in the comments. But any which way, care about you people, and uh, it would have been better if they fucking hit him in the burner with a burner and the fucking tear gas pellet in the head. At least, it just looks like in the day and age where snipers are computerized to the T. How can a standing object barely get grazed? I mean, I don't want it to make it sound like, you know, it should have been a different outcome. I'm just saying that I've hunted a few times. I've never grazed a deer in the heart. Any which way. I love you guys. I hope you're doing good. It's pouring down rain here, and that sucks. Watch Steve-O's old video. He'll tell you about it. Oh, shoot. What to do today? I'm gonna go eat some food. Wish I could get those dragon wheels out there. Anyway, like I said, I love you guys. Don't don't put too much faith in political values. They don't do anything for you. And the census seems to be violence. Nobody wants violence. Political agendas keep us at bay and keep us happy, not violence. You know, this digital information world's hard. It's hard to get a job. It's hard to get a parking spot. I mean, It is what it is. Um, but it can be better. And I'd like to get with a group of you guys to brainstorm, and I'm looking to start a podcast with different issues and skating involved. So hit me up in the comments if you guys want to join in. I've been working on a room. I just need a little bit of help and a little bit of support, which we all need. Um, Good on you. Hope you have a good day, and I hope it's sunny where you're at. Take care of each other, man. If you're gonna shoot somebody in the ear, do it to a mannequin or I don't know, somebody with big ears, or Trump again, go for the other ear, make it even. Maybe this is the equivalent of the Buster Holyfield, Mike Tyson. They can cannibalize each other. Uh, Sad state of affair when you don't care. Thank you, descendants, and I love you guys. Bye.